And I mixed almost this entire container with just a little bit of water so that we have this weird like sugar slurry. The only reason I have a little bit of water in here is so that when I microwave it, it will get hot. How we're gonna do this without burning the sugar, we'll just put it in for 38 minutes, or oh my god, 30 minutes? No, 30 seconds. I think I can get it a little bit hotter, it's still grainy. Another 30 seconds. Actually managed to pop like 99% of this popcorn. So let's try to move it into a different pan before we burn it all. Measure popcorn, right? This amount was about, let's pour this out. I just poured like a little scoopful into my hand, like this, and I put it in here, and that's like the amount I cooked, and that's what it turned into. It was like maybe a third full, so let's do one more of these handfuls in here, and cook it more. A little bit of olive oil, right? And stir it up a little bit. And then we'll apply some heat. Put it back onto the burner. It still hasn't melted. Let's put it in for a minute this time. Now we got some bubbling, so that's good. Now we don't want to burn it, and I don't know how much we can get away with microwaving this before it starts to burn. It down to medium, so it's popping very slow. It's popping, I swear. Here, spatula to get out the popped kernels, and we're gonna see if we can get these to pop. I'm putting this in for 30 seconds and taking it out. And it's bubbling. It's bubbling. Why don't we try to like, I don't know. No. Let's put it in for 30 more seconds and hopefully don't burn the hell out of it. Put the sugar on it. Let's actually put this cinnamon like all over the popcorn first. Because if I mix the cinnamon with the sugar, I might not be able to visually recognize when the sugar starts burning in the microwave. You know, so let's kind of mix that around. What's going to happen with this, but let's just pour it on here. Oh god. It's a disaster. I don't know if this is a good idea. Let's try to... Yeah, I don't know if this is going to do anything. We could try to put it on the stove, but we might burn the sugar. Cooled down really fast, and now it's kind of like... It's kind of caking like it was like old salt to this dish. This was a bad idea. Looks like we're adding a whole bunch of like salt, but it's not salt, it's sugar. On for a while. Oh, they did pop. I didn't even hear it. What the hell? I think they like just popped very quietly, right? Because they're smaller, right? No, because they're all burnt, so I'm gonna throw them outside. Maybe Devin will appreciate this. Just put it out there. Ooh, that's hot stuff. I can't get at that. Yeah, it's stuck. Should have done this first. It's not really stuck on that. It's not stuck on very hard, but it was stuck. Getting hot. My little oven mitt thing is not working here. We're gonna have to set it down. Jesus Christ. Well, that's one way to cool off a pan. How's my step looking? That's pretty cool. All right. Yeah? Let's see if we can do something about this. Back on. Look like big bricks of salt. That is actually the sugar. I feel like I'm just making popcorn mixed with random rock candy. You know, maybe we should just buy some of the Jack in the Box. Not Jack in the Box. What's it called? Cracker Jack. Buy some Cracker Jack from the dollar store instead of waste your time doing this. But I don't know. I'm having fun, but yeah, this is not gonna work. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna try. I'm still going to try to keep on mixing it until we get the sugar to melt. I don't know if it's going to work, though. All right, we're getting some sugar to melt. You can kind of see meltiness going on. That is the sugar. So maybe if we're lucky, I turned down the heat. Maybe if we're lucky, we can mix it around and get all the sugar to melt. Dealing with this spatula might be too big for this. Like, I keep on spilling stuff out of here. So maybe we'll switch to, like, this little fork and try to just stir stuff around and just see how this goes. See a sugar lump, I'm just gonna try to stab it and break it up into pieces. Sugar lump right here, just stab. Ah, man, I can't do it on camera. I turned down the heat a little bit more because I really can't tell if the sugar is burning or if it's just the being mixed with the cinnamon making it darker. I think we actually got something going here, right? We got this kind of like melted sugar thing going down here. And we're just kind of mixing it around so everything gets coated. And I think this is actually working. I think we should go add some salt and call it a day. Throw it in here. Got my pinch of salt. All right. and mix it up a little bit more one last time, and then we'll put it into the pan, or whatever that dish is. Yeah, let's turn off the heat here. And yeah, now it's in the pan, and you can see that little residue. We should try to figure out if this residue tastes burnt or not. I'll have to let this cool down, and then I'll lick it. So I got a little bit of sugar off the spatula here. I'm going to taste it. That tastes a little bit burnt. So this might taste horrible. We'll find out. This is still really hot. Let's taste some of it though. Okay, we got some. It doesn't taste bad, but the sugar is like slightly burnt. So it's like carcinogenic candy corn. I'm gonna put my hand here to say this is the stopping point because the candy corn is done. And so when I'm putting the videos together, do not use this video. Do not go past this video. Just a note to myself. Quick update. It is kind of sticking together like caramel corn a little bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not the best. It's not the best. It's not the best. It's slightly burnt, but not bad for really not having much of anything sweet to eat in the house. You can see like little sugar granules on it. Anyways, Goth ma'am, I hope you're doing all right. I hope your back feels better. Sugar from earlier, it is stuck to the pan. I'm gonna try to cook some bacon, and maybe this sugar will melt again and get over the bacon and clean out this pan. I don't know, that's what I'm gonna try. Sugar's getting hot again. I'm gonna try to like just peel it off, because I'm sure the sugar is a little bit burnt. I don't really want it on my bacon if I can not have to. Oh my god, it's stuck. All right, so I guess we're gonna end up with like little pieces of, is the camera like sideways? We're gonna end up with little pieces of sugar here and there on the bacon. I think it'll be fine. I don't really like mixing sugar with I don't like McGriddles, but I guess we're making something that's gonna be McGriddled flavored. Using these slices of bacon to like clean the sugar off the pan. Yeah, it's kind of working. Just realized that this means my bacon is going to be cinnamon sugar flavored, because yeah, there was cinnamon mixed with that sugar. I think a lot of the sugar is burning before the bacon actually cooks all the way through, but it might taste good. I don't know. We'll find out. I think the bacon's about ready, but yeah, I think a lot of this like darkness, like from that, like a lot of the dark you're seeing is from burnt sugar, I think. Okay, let's unload this before it gets like super burnt or whatnot. It looks all right, but I don't know how I feel about it having sugar all over it. Well, we still have the pan. We can put an egg on there. Let's throw an egg on there. Get another egg. Oh god, that was, oh, not too bad. Okay, there we go. Oh, it doesn't look too bad, but how does it taste? Does this like taste any good? I'm gonna taste it. Not too bad. Yolks did not survive. Oh, I think the sugar is really making it stick. Oh boy, this is... oh man, not good. Alright. Wave this dish a little bit to get the rest of the sugar out of it. You know, melt it with some hot water. And hopefully that worked. Try to move around this train wreck of an egg. So not cleaning the sugar off of this before I cooked it, it adds a lot of horrible flavor to it. There's just a lot of charred flavor. It was a bad idea. I should have cleaned this off with like a little bit of water to dissolve the sugar and then just clean the sugar off before I tried to cook this egg, but now I know.